Y'all, it's Killer B, the goddamn witch finder once again. Once again, if you got a witch, I'll burn their asses up. I did a live stream with old Neggy Springfield, right? And I'm getting mixed opinions on the thing. There's some people that's upset with me. There's some people that are supportive. There's some people that just got a question mark, right? And my take on it is that in this situation, it's better for me and Negi to stay where we at right now, where we was, right? He came clean. He told what was up, right? There's a lot of people that would do shit and not claim it. Would just ride off into the sunset and take that shit to their grave, right? A cult leader takes things to the grave. Like Khalil Omani, shout out to him the other day, was talking about cult leaders and like when they die, how they don't pick successors because they know it's some bullshit in the first place. And like, why should they leave all the shit that they worked to build up and get all this money, just leave it to one of these stupid fucks that decided to follow them, right? So he doesn't need to move in when he dead. He want to take it all with him. So when he died, people still gonna worship him. You know what I'm saying? So just like I don't fuck with Chris Harris' ass now and shit. That motherfucker sold everybody out and shit, just like Judah Nazareth, right? And Judah Nazareth refuses to come clean on it, right? On his situation. It made me mad. I saw an old video where I said, we would risk our lives for this. The video name was Hebrew Israelite Terrorists, some shit, right? And with Chris Harris. Chris Harris even on the goddamn thumbnail, right? And now, today, we see this son of a bitch over there with the motherfuckers and shit, kikiing with them. With the main man that promotes and sets these people up to go out purposely and manipulate people. Sinetta. That's what I'm talking about. But Niggy has come clean and he's answering a lot of questions that we need answered. That I need answered. Right? I don't know about y'all. This is my channel. I talk about shit I want to talk about. And y'all tune in and shit. Y'all got interest in it. Y'all can watch it. If y'all don't, then YouTube got a gazillion more channels out there and shit, right? So, you know what I mean? But I enjoy all my supporters. I enjoy the company with all the people that watch my videos and ask questions and comment and leave suggestions and all types of stuff. I love it. I love it. And I appreciate all that y'all done for me. The donations and all that stuff, right? Now, and I try to give back when y'all donate. And at least a lot of motherfuckers just take your bread and that just be it. At least I try to like show my appreciation for shouting the people out that leave donations. You know, some people don't want me to say nothing, but you know, I be doing that shit anyway, right? Because I really appreciate it like that. But anyway, that's not what it's about. This fucking shit. I hate this shit. Pull the thing out. So my reason for this is I can't cry over spilled milk, right? He came clean on it. And he's more of an asset. He's one of the best assets I got right now. Nagy Springfield has been back to back. And I feel he's sincere from his work that he's put out. Nagy hasn't showed where he just wants attention or like I be pushing Nagy to hashtag stuff in his videos to share it. And Nagy just do what he do and shit. Like, know what I'm saying? And so it shows me too that he just doing what he doing. He not trying to get famous or anything like that, right? Like old Chris Harris and shit want to go show his ass everywhere he go, right? just want somebody to watch him. And he'll lie and all types of bullshit to do it, right? To get that thing done. To get the feeling that he wants. But shit. Right there. The screen turned back. I hate this shit. All right, there you go. Okay. So that's my reason for it. It's my choice, right? Everybody got a choice what they want to do. Some people, when the tour nights broke up and stuff, some people rode off into the sunset. You know, they supported. They said their things in the beginning, and they rode off in the sunset. I have no problem with that. Absolutely no problem. Go live your life. But I feel I have an obligation. I feel, right? I don't need y'all to think for me. I don't want to think for y'all motherfuckers. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, and I said this way long time ago when the shit was fresh with us leaving, that a lot of people will find out the bullshit in the cult and just bounce and leave behind all the people that they call brother and sister every day, every hour, and every minute, and every second. Brother this, yo Ak, yo sis. You know what I'm saying? What you hear me still say? P go way back in what I say when I get my supporter shout outs. Sister P. Right? But there's something that's supposed to be behind that. It's just not a name. It's just not a title with no meaning, like a little thing, like a cult slogan or some shit. No. You supposed to mean that. That's why we have a lot of these Israelites, like Leah Israel, that let that scumbag in her fucking house, watching her house, but he out here shooting the shit out of motherfuckers. Right? So that's brother so-and-so. And I bet he called her Sister Leah. Or whatever, right? And she, just because this man is in the so-called, what they call truth, aka Hebrew Israelites, that he's with the Most High, so he would never do nothing wrong. Right? And that's the type of relationship it was supposed to have with people that were in the cult. That's the type of relationship. And the relationship does happen like that. A lot of these people, they treat a cult member better than they would treat their mama. Or better they would treat their uncle, their daddy, their granddaddy. Because their uncle, granddaddy, or wife or whatever is not in the cult. We see Siberia's girl spoke on the murder of the lady from Liberia that married a Hebrew Israelite, and guess what? They had another Hebrew Israelite living with them. You see that? So it's a brotherhood, sisterhood type of thing that was in there. But a lot of people wasn't real with it. When they found out it was fake, they dipped. They didn't warn the people that was in it, that was still there. I was in that shit over 2 decades. And I'd be damned if I don't try to get some of the people out. You see what? Well, it was kind of like retarded me trying to get Negi out. Negi motherfucking shit invented the motherfucker. But so that was fucking like wasting time. But you know what I'm saying? He came clean, and I did what I did and stuff. I'm still proud of what I did, and I've helped other people leave, right? And other people leave other groups that I wasn't associated with. I get messages and emails all the time. Wake the motherfuckers up from this shit. And I'm not going to wake you up by giving you some other dumb shit. I'm going to wake you up with common sense. I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you. That's what I do. I got to wake you up with common sense. That's all that's my gift to you when I do these videos. It's common sense. I show you things in common sense. I don't make up no crazy fucking thing or whatever for you to believe this or whatever. No, it's fucking common sense. Like the video, I'm gonna upload it first if y'all watch that and then watch this. I don't know which one y'all gonna watch first. But you see I talk about the George Floyd incident and shit where George Floyd had 10 opportunities or more to save his motherfucking life within that short time frame of when all the shit went down. He had about 10 opportunities to save his motherfucking life. And what he chose to do. Fuckery. Right? So when I show you these things, I give y'all the breakdown on why it's happening, how it's happening, why they say what they say, why they do what they do. And let you use your goddamn brain. I'm not going to sell you on no, well, the Bible is fake and it all comes from Egypt. I don't give a fuck about that shit. If you want to dig into that and study that, go ahead. But I tell you right now, it's false. It's pseudoscience and shit. That's just pseudoscience. You be a goddamn fool that think that all that shit come from goddamn Egypt. And that y'all was ruling Egypt and shit. The science done proved that the motherfucking pharaohs, Ramesses and all shit, no motherfuckers was white people. Or not black, not sub-Saharan niggas that was brought here on the slave ships. I'll put it that way. To keep it 100. And make it right. Right? And no stereotype shit. But it's crazy. And like, there's people that flaked out on me. Like, straight flaked out. And didn't want to explain their flake out. When I approached them and stuff and asked them, like, what's going on? Is everything all right? Type shit. No response. So it don't pop back up and act like shit, nothing happened and shit. Like, no, I'm not fucking with a motherfucker like that. Now I gotta look over my shoulder. If I start fucking with a motherfucker like that, yeah, I gotta look over my shoulder. 24/7. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. I got a mission here. So I'm the general for a goddamn reason. And I gotta move like that. I'm not playing. Like, a lot of people think I'm a troll. I'm not a fucking troll. I ain't no motherfucking troll. If I tell you I'm just talking shit, if I'm just talking shit, I'm gonna tell you I'm just talking shit. But when I do this, when I hit this motherfucking button, I'm serious as a motherfucking heart attack. I might laugh, I might giggle, like all that shit, but I'm dead ass motherfucking serious. Don't ever think I'm just fucking playing around and shit, or just doing shit for jokes. I might make you laugh, because some of you motherfuckers can't understand something unless you're laughing about it, or it seemed like some fuckery. So I gotta take serious shit and put it in a fuckery package for some of you motherfuckers to even understand the shit what I'm saying. Right? And it's sad, but it's true. And I have to do what I gotta do to push it. And like, some motherfuckers are like, be like my cussing and shit. Some people only understand that talk. And a lot of the people that's in the Hebrew Israelite community, that's how they communicate. Because Hebrew Israelites don't believe cussing is bad. Because they say God cussed. He called motherfuckers vipers and snakes and all types of shit of that time. So I'm communicating with these people in the language that they know. Where you got other people that talk about Hebrew Israelites ain't never been a fucking Hebrew Israelite. So they whole stance, they whole swag about the shit, how they talking about it and stuff, because they never been in it. So they can't understand where I'm coming from. Or my techniques of getting the motherfuckers out, or getting the motherfuckers to understand the shit. Right? They can't comprehend it because they never been in it. Like vocab, I'm questioning that nigga now. Like, real talk. I'm questioning vocab now. So, cause like, I'm looking at it, what the fuck you doing up outside that show kikiing with the motherfuckers? You supposed to be fucking him up too. So you and that motherfucker got something going on? You hanging out with goddamn Miss Voodoo Napash Sabah and shit? Like you fucking with her? That's what it is. You sitting down having dinners and interviews and shit? Is that what you doing? So it make me question what's his real motive behind what he doing. I can see using a platform as like some covert shit. Yeah, I'm gonna entertain this motherfucker real quick. I'm gonna go up on here and shit. But it seemed like you like the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So I question motherfuckers like that. Now, there's one person that ain't never been in the Hebrew Israelite cult that's been doing the fucking work. Give me a run for my money, and that's Cherry Love. And I fucks with her harder than the motherfucking shit. Fuck with Cherry Love and shit. See them killer bee fucking pop up on your ass and shit. She's sincere in what she's doing. A lot of these people are sincere in what they're doing. They're playing games. You know how many motherfuckers said, ask me, yo, Killer B, you should say fuck this shit and you should just start a cult because you know how all this shit works. You wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. How many people ask me that shit? And some of them want to sit right up under me in this shit. Nope. Nope. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm too busy out here teaching common sense. Today's show is sponsored by Common Sense. I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you. Right? I totally stole that shit from Jeremiah Judah. I totally hijacked that shit. And it sound better with me having it anyway. Because that motherfucker ain't got no common sense. None. None. But I just find it shameful. Like, you know what I'm saying? That people... This, like I said, there's nothing wrong with disagree with old Killer B. Like, I don't got no issue with that. But, okay, somebody got a better suggestion. And I take suggestions. I listen to what people say. Sometimes I don't agree. Sometimes I agree. And sometimes when I agree, I switch the shit up. Because I haven't seen it from that perspective yet. Or thought of it from that perspective. So I'll switch it up. I got to stay 100. And like I say, I'm the witchfinder general, motherfucker. Not the witchfinder corporal. Not the witchfinder lieutenant. Not the witchfinder private, motherfucker. I'm the witchfinder motherfucking general, nigga. Get that shit through your goddamn brain. Right? Sometimes some shit people ask me to give a suggestion, that shit be off the wall crazy and shit. Like, I don't get mad, but I thank them. I thank them for the information because they're trying to do their part. You know what I'm saying? They might not understand everything. It might be a person that never been in a cult, right? And looking from the outside in and give a suggestion. And sometimes the shit, it be common sense. And I'd be like, oh shit, that's some real shit right there. Thanks. Right? And sometimes it be some shit that they don't understand. Like they're talking on it, but they don't understand it because they never been in it. Right? But so sometimes that their idea might not have a place in what I'm trying to do. It might not have a place in the movement, but I still take that advice and I store it in the back of my head and shit. And one day the opportunity pop up, and I'd be like, yo, what homeboy said, like, I could apply that shit to this, right? But some people take shit and they just caught up in themselves and don't want to listen to suggestion, don't want to, like, know what I mean? it's all about them and shit. This shit ain't about me. Yeah, I dedicate this shit. I'm risking my life over this motherfucking shit. You see my goddamn picture right there on the motherfucking screen. Now, ask me this: that picture Judah Nazareth put up, is that the same motherfucker in that picture? Now, if you follow that book, like I asked every Hebrew Israelite, there was some motherfucker trying to cheerlead for Quinai and Judah last night while we were screaming, cheerleading. Don't know what the fuck going on. Talking about why don't I use scriptures? Okay, I'll use the scripture. I only need one. What does your book and your God says about men being false witness? Go. And you know what? To this day, I have never got an answer from any Hebrew Israelite when I ask that question. I get you gay, you a bitch, fuck you motherfucker. I get all that shit. I get everything except the answer, but these people are on the internet quoting scriptures all the goddamn day long. Quote that one for me and explain it. Huh? And then they try to apply it to me. I'm not caught up in that book. Yeah, it's a good book. It can change your life. It can make your life better. I'm not caught up in it. I can praise Jesus if I want to. Yes, I can. And I'll do it. Ask Sister Cherry. I'll be up in Sister Cherry chat, clapping my hands and everything. She playing the gospel music and stuff. I'll be sending her suggestions. Yo, you need to play this song. Thank you, Jesus. I'll be sitting right up in Cherry chat. Thank you, Jesus. She'll tell you. Cherry working out my behind. I love her to death because she real with her shit. I don't mean to like be cussing and talk about Sister Cherry though. So my bad, Sister Cherry. You know where my heart at with it, but it's like this killer bee. But yeah, man, I'm just like, and sometimes you gotta sacrifice. You know what I'm saying, to achieve your goal. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that go with this whole cult warfare thing. There's a whole lot of stuff that's involved, but some shit is covert. Some shit I can't discuss, and I won't discuss. Like I said, I'm the motherfucking general. So, with that, I'd like to thank all my supporters. Josh, Siberius the Sleeping Serpent. You notice I've been trying to mix it up. I had it in order. Like I would have an order and stuff. I'm trying to mix it up to make sure I like, you know what I'm saying? I know all the people like on the fly. So I try to mix it up to see if I still remember everybody. So it's not like I'm just like a robot just repeating these names and stuff. But hopefully the list get bigger. And when it get too big, I'm just gonna put that shit up on the screen and shit. Y'all niggas can read that shit. Right, what I'm saying? Because after a while, and shit, it'll turn a half-hour show into fucking an hour and shit. Because I gotta read all the motherfucking names, which I wish it would be that way. It'd be great. Um. So yeah. So Josh, Negi Springfield, Siberius the Sleeping Serpent, Yasu, Victor Always, Alana Rubinite, YT, Scary YT Streets, Arcada GT, Sister P, Brainstorm Homeschool Academy, um, Sahara Jr., Bill Hill, Myron Edwards, and San Miguel TV. And with that, if y'all like to join the supporters list, y'all can hit my Cash App at $Coltbuster, CULTBUSTR. You can send a donation to any amount, and you will be added to the supporters list. And your donation, or just like you just want to donate whenever you feel like donating and shit, and supporting the brother and shit. So it'll go into better streams and shit. I can go up out here and act the fool. So with that, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. So YouTube will get this thing in rotation and everything and stuff, so more people can see it. Please share the video on your favorite social media platform to help spread this information. That's another way you guys can help me out and stuff. It is greatly appreciated. I've seen a lot of people have been sharing my videos on Facebook lately, and I appreciate it. People I never even seen, not even on my friends list and stuff, right? So yeah, and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. So with that, yo, I'm Killer B, the goddamn Witchfinder General. You see old Killer B right there in the picture and shit, and I don't look like that motherfucker Judah Nazareth put up. So y'all go tell Judah Nazareth what the Torah says about bearing false witness and what God would do to those people, especially when they claim to be a priest of the Most High God. And I'm out. Peace.